Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sparkless Inspiration. How is everybody? I hope you're all having a good beginning of the week. And let's see what today's messages are. I dug out one of my favorite decks. It was just sitting in a pile over in my office, the Elemental Oracle, which I love the artwork. It's so peaceful and ethereal and gorgeous. So I'm going to be using this quite a bit. I just love the messages that it conveys and comes through with it that are so peaceful. So I just wanted to have a little widespread thank you for everybody that's been connecting with me, that are having, just bouts of certain things, anxiety about, upcoming Christmas and all of that, because it can create a wild electric tension when we feel like we're not doing, creating, buying, providing enough, right? To just take a deep breath each time a little thought comes in that says you really should be doing that, or go do this. Breathe and say, how essential really is it to my well-being that I go to the store out in the driving rain? How important or meaningful is it for me to write 100 Christmas letters just because I have before? I've been conditioned by my mom to do it. Do these people have meaning and a special place in my heart, or is it just some weird obligation? To really ask yourself, are you tasking or overtasking yourself with very little regard to what you want, right? Should be a time of asking yourself, how do I feel like I'm participating in this holiday, Hanukkah, whatever, with rest, relaxation, and harmony, right? Not just go, go, go. That's why that phrase holiday rush drives me so crazy, because I don't want to rush anywhere. The only time I can really get myself in an unsteady mindset is when I feel rushed, right? When you leave your house without your mask, without your house keys, without your wallet or whatever, it's because you're rushed. So a deep breath and a pause. And that's what Home and Earth says. Let's get grounded. Let's get solid. I'll give you an example. Right before I started my last video, I took a deep breath and I was like, let's get grounded and feel peaceful and, get into good, happy, positive vibration. And right away I heard, look down, and I looked down, and guess what? My microphone equipment wasn't plugged into my camera equipment. And it was one of those things. Internally, I was guided to look to see that everything was in its place that it should. And it wasn't, because it's like pause, hangman moment, right? Same thing before you leave the house, looking in your bag to make sure you have your mask. Comment down below if that's been happening. You get out of your car and you go in a store and you're like, all right, where's my damn mask? Or where's my damn whatever, wallet card, right? That means we get ahead of ourselves. So pause, earth, ground, all of this stuff. Have the luxury of feeling like you have a lot of time, because we create how we expend our energy and time. So let's be really discerning with it. No, I don't want to have an hour conversation with some great aunt that's just going to nag me to death about not being married or whatever, whatever any of you guys are going through. It's like, we don't need any naggers, braggers, or red flaggers. I just made that up right now and I'm mighty proud of myself. Naggers, braggers, and red flaggers, because they're everywhere this time of year, right? And I have to say, that's like right now too, I'm having a really great fluid time with words and labels and ideas, because I asked myself that this morning. What's important for me today? What holds meaning? I might have a lot of people trying to wave me down and get my attention, but what do I need to do to, have my businesses be going smoothly and stay on top of everything and have it be fluid and happy and good positive energy, right? What do I want to do first, right? Not what do others want me to do and what do I feel compelled to do out of obligation. Just what do I want to do? And that's what homing and earthing is. Let's be calm. Let's be solid. I want to show you guys this thing on my wrist. I was so happy. This little batik thing. I was in Claire's the other day. I was just looking for a head wrap and I found this. So I bought a couple of them. I love this so much. If I could find a dress in this pattern, I would lose my mind. I just wanted to show you guys this. So if you're near a Claire's, they have insane, I never go in there because there's usually teenagers that are like, oh my God, look at this unicorn rubber. I can't take a bunch of teenagers that try to talk like the Kardashians in a group. All of a sudden I just start gritting my teeth. I can't take that mob mentality. And I was in there yesterday and I could hear that this girl's, hold up everybody. Is this too cute to breathe? She kept talking like that about everything. Hold up everybody. Take a gander at this. Could you die? I kept hearing that over and over. I'm like, oh, I got to get my thing and get out of here. I don't know why, but when people don't speak in a natural cadence and it's contrived or it's mimicking something else, I start to go mental. Like, I don't know why, but I'm just like, they're growing and trying to find their place, but you get 5 teenagers that are talking like whacked out robots on crack. I'm like, I got to get out of here. Comment down below if you have that when people do that, like voice fry. And it's so fake and false, and it drives me nuts. I just feel like going, who are your parents? What are you doing? Like it's so strange to me. And then I have love and sympathy and compassion 2 minutes later after I remove myself from that. But when I'm on the frequency of a mistruth or misrepresentation, I can read right into that. And it means people that aren't happy with who they are or their natural voice, or they're afraid to be themselves. I can read into that energy and I have to get away from it. But I was like, one of the reasons I was in Claire's is just because I saw all the cute little Christmas headgear and stuff. So I was so excited. So when I went in and I saw that, I was like, oh, I love that. And look, it kind of like matches the background of that, blues and greens and the quiet. I just loved it. So you guys, this is pulling yourself back into your harmonic vibration with home. And rain, I love this. Fecundity. You're going to have lots of great ideas. Start writing them down. What happens is sometimes when we're in that good, like creative vibration, we're just in it to win it. Ideas will come to us while we're driving, while we're having, watching a film, while we're, having a shower, all these things. Try to remember these great enriching ideas and write them down immediately, because you're going to really have some gold nuggets that are coming up for you. And comment down below too if you've been having that, like, oh my gosh, that's really cool. Like, I don't even remember what I just said, those 3 rhymes. Like it escaped me. So oftentimes I will rewatch some of my videos, especially if I'm channeling and I'm combining some of my own thought process. I don't remember what I say. That's why ideas evaporate so quickly. So write them down. You are going to have some super top-notch ideas on how to either communicate with somebody, how to get a business idea across, how to ask for something scholastically, within your family, anywhere. It's like it's just going to come to you and boom, it's like a puff of smoke. So start writing things down so it doesn't vaporize. Also, breath, life. Breath is helping me, taking deep breaths, all of that so much. And I'm going to share this with you because it scared the bejesus out of me. Today when I left the craft shop, I was kind of in a hurry because I didn't want to be late picking up Hagen at the high school and get in that crazy line that people have. So I was so jumping into that zone and almost giving myself anxiety about beating the clock. Something really weird happened. The moment I stepped out of the craft store, I breathed in, I took a huge breath in, but something like my epiglottis or my throat just felt like it was closing. It was like I was breathing in feathers. Right away, I just stopped that breath process. And I said to myself, like internally, you're getting revved up for no reason. All you have to do, I was like, keep your mouth closed and breathe in your nose, tilt your head. And it was like I prepared myself to bring breath in instead of my throat, because there was something going on. I don't know if it was a chemical part of my mask or something that was really affecting my throat. And so it was like one of those things where it was weird because there was nothing that was obstructing my throat, yet it was closing. So it was like I talked myself out almost out of a mini breathing panic attack of not having enough air. So again, to pause and evaluate your thinking. Do you have this fluid flow and feel like the breath of life and calming and thinking of water and things that emit a soothing vibration? Or are you constricting and stopping that flow of energy, of air, of thought, right? The same thing like when that fight or flight, right? You ever just have that like really shallow breathing? You don't feel good when that takes place. You feel rushed and you feel harried. Yet when you have that huge intake of breath and that, you feel calm and smooth. So do that for yourself throughout the day. I don't care if you're around people or by yourself. It changes how your body just all of a sudden relaxes and you just feel calm and, like warm lava in your body. Like breath is everything. And I took a few deep breaths yesterday and I almost went into like a really chill meditative state. And it's hard. My brain is always, kind of on high. But after that breathing, I felt like everything in my body relaxed. I feel like I felt things I didn't feel before. Like I felt like, oh, my pinky toe has a cramp and it hurts, or my lower back is a little stiff. I started to feel these things because I had deep, deep breaths. And I asked myself, how do I feel? How does my brain feel? How does my heart feel? How does my body feel? And then, those little parts like my pinky toe is not so good. Maybe this shoe is constricting. Like really, really clarity on how my body was doing. And that's a great indicator of maybe if we feel all this tenseness that we can stretch, we can relax, we can slow down, okay? Breath, life. We're not put on this earth to be tense, crazy little robots doing, accumulating, producing, consuming. Like, let's just breathe and let's look at some cool stuff and observe things. Like, I love observing people in big crowds and see how they operate. I got to be careful because being an empath too, I will feel the anxiousness of people that are anxious. But again, I have to let it flow around me. I don't have to take it on board. Again, we allow certain things in our realm, or we can be discerning with that energy and going, it's just something that's happening around me. It's not happening to me, so I don't have to take it on board. And once you recognize that, you'll be like, okay, and you'll get back in that reign and fecundity. Hey, I have great ideas. I'm excited. I'm going to maneuver around this obstacle. No problemo. Let's go. And you'll be very que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. But what I will make will be damn fine. You are definitely having confidence in your endeavors, and fecundity is not only having it and having a fertile mind, but you birth it, you have it come into being. So your manifestation qualities are really, really on fire right now. So I love that energy for today. Hooray. And again, you guys, thank you so much for your love and support. I read all the comments. I'm so excited because tonight I really, really want to buckle down. But what happens is I'll read them all and they'll be all cut up. There's hundreds and hundreds of them on this and the other channel. And then what'll happen, there'll be a whole nother slew more. And it really does. It takes a few hours to comment back, but you guys take the time, and I love to connect with you on that way, and you're utterly amazing. And you guys are having, you've stopped that weird admonishing yourselves for wanting things and growing, and you're letting go of that doubt and fear, and you're just going into that, you're going into that silver glittery perspective of I can have, do, be, say anything. Let's do this, and you guys really are opening those business, starting your own channels, expressing yourselves, feeling free, feeling you're deserving, and knowing you're worth it. And it's so, so beautiful. So thank you guys so much for all your beautiful comments. Again, thanks for pressing like and subscribe. All my links are down below. Love and light to everybody.